Hello there again. My name is Scott Lynch. I figured I would show you a few tricks I use around the house while I'm getting ready. Right now, I'm just thinking off work, and I do realize I have some long fingernails. You can see that I don't know, it's really better. But the fact is, whenever I cut my fingernails, I've learned it's easier to actually use one of these dribbles here. Now, the reason I use this as a dribble, just as a Cindy did on there, it's hard for me to grip a lot of things whenever I have to cut the fingernails. Grip that little metal file clipper for your nails is a little bit troublesome for me. And also, I'd like to thank everybody who's helped share my videos. Hopefully, a lot of you have learned something from these. And also, I'd like to give a special thank you to one person that's been giving me a hint with all the editing of the videos. You know who you are. I will not mention you by name because I'm not sure if you want me to or not. But anyways, we get a little closer view of what this dribble is all about. 2 and 3. Alright, now of course you can't really see me, just the dribble here. I will tell you a little bit about this dribble. This is actually, I believe, the third one I've had now. The first one I've actually got it, helped use to trim my dogs sometimes at the time. Then I decided I never wanted to help myself out. And while that one had metal connections on it, it would actually sit onto a base charger. Well, that one, the charger on it stopped working altogether, so I went ahead and bought another one off Amazon. But it turns out the one with that charger, the only thing that messed up was the fact that that charger got a little bit dirty. All I had to do is wipe it down, clean it up, and it works like new. I actually tend to like that one a little bit better, but I do this one. This one plugs in with the USB cable to charge up. But in order to turn it on, this switch on there, a lot of times will give me trouble to turn on. It has 3 speeds. The other one I have, well, is a push of a button to get to work. And sometimes, like I said, this is going to be trouble, but it looks like I've got on the first speed there. Basically, very easily with these thumbnails, and just push them up there. They don't exactly have to hit it that hard or that long, especially depending on what speed. Just take that much off, and that already stopped on me. And turn up a little bit. There we are. It's on the second speed now. As you can see, turn them on there, it doesn't take that much effort at all. And I just stab my thumb on there. And the good news is, if I mess up, it doesn't really hurt that bad at all. And as you can see, trims it down there fairly nicely. And you also notice there's a little bit of dust that flies off whenever I trim the nails. So I've always learned to go ahead and put a towel down. Let's get rid of a lot of the dust that way. And I can also do this outside, as it's not a huge ordeal. Take one of these outside, keep the mess down just a little bit. Yeah, as you see there, start messed up, but like I said, no harm, no foul there. And just keep going, and I'm about happy with how they look. Saved me a lot of time that way. I do know I could probably get somebody to actually do this for me a little bit faster, especially with clippers. But I like to retain a little bit of self-reliance, not to depend on somebody else. This is just one of the little ways I have found to personally do things myself. Hopefully somebody else out there will have a different idea on how to do things, make it a little bit easier. But like I said, this is what works for me well. It gets a little bit difficult to get down to, you see my ring finger here, ring finger and the pinky, as I don't have as much dexterity in those fingers. But I do what I can. And sometimes all I can do is a little tap here and there until I get enough of it. Like that, this is just a easier way for me to actually do things. Like I said, my first idea with this is when they actually have me use one to help trim my dog's toenails. I had a service dog from Canine Companions. This was actually when I lived on my own in San Diego. And part of the reason I am here with my parents now, when I lived in San Diego one day on the way home from work, I messed up with my chair and ended up flipping sideways onto the trolley tracks. When I did that, I actually broke my shoulder. And once I broke the shoulder, I could no longer transfer in or out of my chair on my own. So I moved in here with family. As you can see, there's a lot of dust on the Dremel from just trimming my nails. And this one here is obviously just a little bit longer, but not less. I can trim that one up fairly easy. Like I said before, I'd like to thank everybody that has shared my video and subscribed to me already. Like I said, I'm trying to help out as many people as possible by doing simple little things here at the house I do to make things a little bit easier for me. Let's see. Like I said, get him just right here to where I'm actually happy with him. And you girls probably know a little bit more about this, because there are a lot of women whenever they go into nail groomers and all that, they always break out some form of a Dremel nose with the nails just a little bit. That was another idea that I had with this. Originally I figured, well, it works for my dog, and also I believe this is what girls use and the nail salons and all that. I figured I might as well give it a shot to see how all works. It works out well for me. Like I said, if I'm making a simple little mistake with it, no harm, no foul, doesn't really hurt me at all. Let's go ahead and try it again. And this also leaves it nice and smooth. I use that whenever I get a hangnail. And as you can see, it doesn't take that long. Oh, I've been doing this now it's been about 5 minutes now, I suppose. You can probably do it a little bit faster with the actual fingernail clippers. But like I said, I can't really grip that all that well. So I like to use one of these Dremels, which makes it a little bit easier. Like I said, I purchased this one actually on Amazon. Took probably 2 or 3 days for it to come in. But the other ones I purchased right at Home Depot or any of your hardware stores will carry those as well. Makes it nice and easy. And like I said, trim your nails fairly quick and easy. If there are any questions, please go ahead and leave comments out there. Or if you'd like, please go ahead and subscribe. Or at least give me a thumbs up and let me know what you thought. Anyways, and there's anything else, let me know. Thank you again.